Hello everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to book a personal reading, please follow the description box below. From there we will get you appointed ASAP. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in, Morph team, Morph supporters. I really appreciate everyone, all of you guys and gals tuning in, booking with me, keeping me busy and grounded and down to earth. So in my previous reading to this one, there was quite a few, but the one right before this video that will be posted, I was telling you that some of you are going to be back into communication or in a union, okay, of some sort with your divine partner. I have a few clients who have clarified that for me, okay, and so if it happens to you in this time frame, don't forget where you heard it from, okay, kind of thing. The scales will be balanced, communication will be a thing right now. So we're in the end of September, about to be October. So within the next, up until the next 2 weeks of October, the majority of us, at least that I'm familiar with, and a good portion of divine feminines are going to have communication with the divine masculine, especially for those who haven't been into communication with them. You know, the high priestess will get communication. Okay, and a lot of us could be in different aspects of our journey, of course, but regardless, you know, we are going to have that communication. And I want to see maybe how we can prepare ourselves or what's coming forward for the divine feminines, okay? So let's get right into it. Cards are pre-shuffled. Let's see what's coming up for the divine feminine here. We've got the Eight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius right now. So I believe this is the energy that we're in right now. A lot of us are waiting, you know, for this communication in silence. I love to point that out. You know, when we feel like, you know, we don't know what to do, okay, we don't know where to go, we don't know what to think, how to think, what's real, what's not. We become a major victim in our own game or in our own lives right now. Okay, becoming a victim, feeling sorry for ourselves because we're relying on a communication from an air sign possibly, or from our divine partner that we're not receiving, so we feel like we don't know which way to go. A lot of us feel like we were codependent on them for any kind of thing, especially emotions or what to do next. Okay, in this twin flame journey, you realize that it's not them necessarily telling you go here or go there and vice versa, but it's the sense of motivation, the love, the power that you get from your soul partner that they give you just with talking to you, just with any tiny amount of anything, you know. And right now you're getting absolutely nothing, and so a lot of us are in this victim stage, and we're ready to be released. Okay, so here we have the Moon card. So a lot of us are in this state of confusion. This is Pisces water energy. So a lot of us are in this confused stage because there's so many emotions that we have for this person. And with those two people there on that canoe, the emotions are definitely reciprocated in a way where they are definitely the same as what you're feeling. There's two people on that boat. There's two people in this situation, regardless of what you or they are going through. The soul connection here is very, very, very real, and the only way that you might doubt it is if you don't believe that this is your soul partner. But if they are, there are no doubts about it that they feel the same way. But you feel confused because you're like, you feel this way about someone and you're not able to pinpoint it. You're not able to know why. You don't know how the hell it even started. But most of all, you don't know why some of us can't seem to move logically, can't seem to get up and move or be motivated, or while we're playing the victim, while we're in this victim stage, you know, in the midst of this relationship or this connection. We're emotionally drained, but we're emotionally confused because it seems like right now, regardless if we're air or water, that our mind and our emotions are major like vessels, you know, our major energies to think and to feel, and we're confused in the both of those. We're stuck and trapped in the both of those, and we don't know which way to go, okay? Next, the Ace of Wands. Now we have fire energy. That would be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So this is a determined, a passionate, a haste, and impulsiveness. It's all of which action relies on in this Ace of Wands, and it's action to set out anywhere, to do anything, to say anything, to feel anything, anything and everything. Okay, with this pure potential card is the Ace of Wands, and it's a zeal. It's a sense of zeal, of needing to get up, needing to go and do something that you feel. Some of us have been blessed with this by the divine, is what an ace is for me. And some of us may or may not take this and run with it. Some of us know that we have ideas out on the table. So a lot of us are having sporadic and crazy dreams, good or bad or both. A lot of us are listening to good music. A lot of us are dressing differently. A lot of us are just getting real festive for the holidays. A lot of us just have like this one area or multiple, but this one area in our lives or in everything that we're doing, we're feeling super excited about it. And then we're like probably going back to zero. So it's a lot of up and down because it's like our emotions and our mind is getting the best of us. And it's like, but this is something that the divine gives us, this ignite, this light that we have the potential to do whatever we want. A lot of us divine feminines are going to realize that any little thing is making us excited and we go so far with it. And then what do we do with it then? Do we retreat or do we keep going because of this emotional confusion? Should we just put those two together and say, but the Ace of Wands, nonetheless, divine feminines can tell you that you are a divine feminine, and that this feeling is real for you, that even though you're down and you're depressed and you're suppressed, okay, and you're a victim here of your own thoughts and your own feelings, there is still something here that is making you think that you can be successful in all things. Think of this as a good luck charm. Think of this as your praying amulet, or like something religious, something lucky, blessed, however you go about it, okay? That there is something there. So for an example, it's like, I don't know, you start watching like, I don't know, House Hunters and HGTV, then you think of your own example of your own house, and you're on like the house apps and you're making your own, like it doesn't know, I don't know, it's up to you. It's like whatever you're into, or even things you were never into, you're feeling excited about it though. This is about everything that you could possibly do, and then even being determined as far as to finishing that idea, finishing that thought, okay, up until however you do, divine feminines, okay? But that's a spark of, I can do anything after this energy. It's like being at the 10 and knowing that there's only up from there, okay? But knowing that there's up is not enough. Then we have the Two of Pentacles. So a lot of us, we're mothers, we're teachers, we're entrepreneurs, we're single mothers, we're married, or whatever we've got going on in life, okay, regardless of how much we have, how much we don't have. This Two of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, talks about our security, excuse me, talks about our strength, talks about our money, what we have and how we take care of it, what we do, our schedules, our regimens, what we're doing in the day, okay? And given about how we feel and what's to come, a lot of us are being told that what we're doing is only going to be but temporary. And for the most part, it's a positive thing. A lot of us are like, oh my God, I want to get out of this job, or you're motivated to get out of this job here because you're destined for better and greater things. I mean, whatever. You want to relocate, you want to start something new, you want to take a risk. You know that it's right around the corner for you, but right now there's a lot going on that you are managing to keep, safe keeps, managing to organize, managing to balance just enough. But you've got a body of emotion that's just ready to spill, ready to explore. Okay, but right now it tells me that the divine feminines are being very cautious about what they're going to do next, because they know that they've been ones to be quick in acting, okay, quick in response, all right, and especially because right now we feel like we're down and out. We want to make sure that we're making the right decisions. And I think just when we're about to make a decision, just when we're about to take off on this idea, is when our divine partner is going to come communicate to us. And that's where the scales will be balanced. Okay, so, once you can let go of a certain way of feeling and start working towards good fortune and good karma, that's what's going to come your way. Okay, instead of that negativity and that, that bad fortune and that bad karma. It looks like the divine feminines overall are here about to take on something great. It doesn't have to be relocating, taking a new job, taking any risks as far as physical, but something is about to change. And as soon as that change sets in motion, here with this Ace of Wands, it's general for everyone. You will have a clarity moment. This will turn upside down, become the sun. This will turn upside down and become, I don't know, anything but this silence. You understand what I'm saying? Into action. You're going to turn it into action, because right now It looks like you've been emotionally drained, you've been confused, you've been wanting to do something. I'm going, I'm ready, like da, 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 but you're not ready yet. And you're just kind of every day revisiting the past, or every day like, okay, when am I going to be ready? Every day taking that moment out of your day to be like, oh my gosh, like I really want to get going. I really want to go, and take that risk. So it looks like right now the Divine Feminines are about to do something that's going to be major for their future. Okay, what do we got here? The Five of Pentacles. So this looks like communication from someone, okay? Most probably your Divine Masculine, okay? So your Divine Masculine is probably going to come to you about some emotional and some emotional help, some physical loss, some divorce papers, some broken heart, and some truth though with you about his situation, about at home, mom, dad, brothers, sisters, karmic partners, everything that's been keeping them away from you. Political, religious, traditional, all kinds of views. And they're going to come to you with this. And I love how your face is like, ugh, are you kidding me? Because you're somewhere where you're about to elevate. Remember, you're elevating. I believe at this point, you have already elevated. He's the one down and out, or she, whoever you're watching for. And they're going to come to you and express some truth here, okay? And void that silence. There will be no more silence, okay? They're going to come to you and they're going to be passionate about everything they're telling you, and it's going to be honest. And I do believe for some of you, you're going to have the option of deciding whether you want this person in your life or not, okay? I think you're going to realize, for those of you who this person is in your life, if they were somebody meant to be there or not at this point. Let's clarify this Five of Pentacles. Okay, there's that Death card. So Divine Feminines, you made that death and transformation here. Okay, this is something we're skipping over, and I'm glad about it. This silence is also, could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, right? But the reason why this air or earth sign kept you in silence, is because they've had a lot going on at the house, and they're just about ready to break down. They can't hold it in anymore. And now that you have opened up, I'm assuming, Divine Feminine, for a lot of you, or at least you should, and now that you've opened up and you're ready to take that risk, and you've been open to the pure potential, you've been open to the new passageway, you've been open and handling your coin and your security, this person feels like they can confide in you now with this security. But look, they've lost something. They're not completely whole. They haven't been the same for a while, but you wouldn't know any of that. So now they're coming to talk to you, and this is going to cause a transformation within them. This has been a transformation for them, and this is being a transformation for you. I love it that it looks like you two are making this transformation together, and you may decide to move forward with one another. I think this communication is going to talk about a whole lot that's coming in, and you wouldn't even have expected it with or without that transformation for him to tell you any of the things he's going to tell you. Let's clarify this Moon card. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, and I saw that page at the end here too. So it looks like, and we have the Hanged Man, with being open, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, with being open and understanding, struggles, and being open to someone that you've been waiting for so long to come and communicate. Okay, it's part of that death process, and starting over with this Knight here. Someone who's quick to get their money, someone who's determined to get their money, and there's never a dull moment with that person, okay? The Knight, okay, so it's never a dull moment with that person. And then here we have that Knight, so it's a lot of Knight energy here with this. It's getting up and it's getting moving, okay, instead of being stuck here in this relationship, in this connection, just in this connection that we've been. Remember, it's the death, so everything is starting over, everything is starting new after this repentance, or after this honesty here that he comes to you about. And you're going to be honest too. This Death card represents the both of you, remember? Okay, with that card number 13, and the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles for me talks about getting up and moving, being away from this stuck energy. Everything's starting over, in money and love for you too. Okay, strength. Okay, if the number 8 means anything to you, but that's infinity, and we have double 8 here. So that's infinity plus infinity, always and forever, to infinity and beyond with you two, that you two are starting over, listening to the divine openly about what you guys should do from here on out. Now that you two are together, how are you going to manifest your future? Ace of Wands. What do we got here? The Ten of Cups, for that new start and that new beginning here for you Divine Feminines and Divine Masculines finally. Okay, Ten of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, perfection, bellissimo, bellissima, kids, marriage, harmony, money, everything, you know. And I love how we start off with the Knight of Pentacles and, you know, and the Knight of Cups, and we jump into the Ten of Cups, which is, you know, a perfect house, you know, the money is good, the relationship